It looks more like a lake, but actually it's massive flooding that swallowed up a Metro Park parking lot and a section of the popular towpath trail. Not as bad as the historic 1913 Clinton flood, but the worst in recent memory.
I've not seen it this way that bad. 77 was a bad flood, 69 was a bad flood. But I mean, I've seen it close the roads, but not to this magnitude.
A kayak is one of the only ways to get around Main Street, which has water up to 3 feet deep. Many are taking pictures of the widespread flooding, but it's been a nightmare for David Oberlin, who owns 3 buildings and faced a challenge driving his Jeep out of a garage and through the deep water.
I didn't think the water was that high, and then when I came down here, the Jeep was underwater.
On the other side of Maine, several cars remain submerged at Napa Auto Parts. Larry Kolar's truck is inside the building for a repair, but he fears the flood will make it unfixable.
Yeah, you kind of know this is a flood area, but it changes it when you got something involved in it. A house or vehicle, whatever it is.
About 25 people who live or work around downtown Clinton have been forced out, likely to return to a lot of flooded basements.
My main concern is the safety for our residents and business people on both sides of the river.
The deluge over the past few weeks has overwhelmed Michael Perry's backyard. With rising water only a few feet from invading his Century home, some pumps are working overtime in his damp but not yet flooded basement.
That's very concerning. I didn't sleep last night. I'm sitting there watching water slowly, gradually move up.
High water also surrounds this rehabbed house. Alice Bogdansky was nearly ready to move in and also wanted to redevelop business around here, but now she's having second thoughts.
Really makes me rethink our plans, because obviously if we get something going and then, you might be good for several years, but then what happens when it happens again?
In Clinton, Bob Jones, News 5.